Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another magical build stream. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for joining in. This channel is all about building keyboards from the hardware to the software end, and today we'll be building a small keyboard from CFTKB. This guy right here. Yeah, tune in, and maybe at the end or maybe even the beginning, you might get a chance to win one of these. Wait, let's see. How is everyone doing today? Let's see. Who's even on anyway? Let's see. 8 viewers. Awesome. Let's see. I'm seeing Spam Block, MSEC. Thanks for joining in, guys. Here we go. Just want to show you guys what we have today. Yeah, today's beverage of choice. This Honest Tea Organic Honey Green Tea. This is by far one of my favorite teas. Drink this several times a week. Helpingly, I see you there as well. Thanks for joining in. And Spam Block, thank you for following. Alright. Let me show you guys the rest of the kit real quick. But before that, let's play some tunes. Boom. Alright. So if you guys check out this board, it comes in a small case like this. It's much small. Actually, here, just give you guys a size comparison. It's a bottle of tea. It's only slightly bigger than a bottle of tea. Yeah. So CFTKB, Cozy Fanaturi, also sent me a case that he has been working on. This will not come with the kit. The kit is only everything contained within this box. So let's check it out. Let's see what comes in the CFTKB kit. Right, looks like you got your standoffs and all that. So you can put your case together. You've got a FR4 plate. FR4 plate, and you even have some sound dampening foam. That's really interesting. When I built my Discipline 65, it did not come with any dampening, and that is hella thick. That is hella thick. Take a look at that, guys. That is thicker than... Okay, as a comparison, the plate is probably... It's as thick as 3 of these plates. That's just how thick it is. Let's see what else. PCB. Oh yes. So this is a pre-built kit. Cozy Fanaturi of CFTKB knows how much I hate soldering diodes. So he soldered on pretty much all the diodes for me. And apparently the rest of the components as well. Let's take a look at his soldering job here. We will have to test the PCB before we actually start the build, but it looks like his soldering is really good. Good job, Cozy. I do imagine since he's the one who fabricates these kits, he should be very well versed in soldering these diodes. Very nice. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. So it looks like all I've got left to do is solder and switches. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, right? Let's see what else comes with this kit. Oh yeah, of course. You've got the clear acrylic top, so you showcase all of the components. And of course, the bottom piece. Romeo! Very nice. Very nice. Let's go put it all in. So what's everyone talking about today? I see its logo for poop is back on. See Hiro-san, thanks for joining in. Xenophobia, thanks for joining in. Cool. If you guys want to check out where to buy this keyboard, go to cftkb.com. Unfortunately, he always seems to be out of stock. He may be getting more in. Like, a lot of people were asking me about his Mysterium PCB, his Discipline, and even his pad. And yeah, I think is he online right now? No, it doesn't seem like it. I guess he stocks them up intermittently. But yeah, definitely check out this page whenever you guys need to purchase all of your units. Here, let's show off what this page is like. Okay, so some of the features of this particular board is of course soldering required, but it's only 55 bucks. This is really good. Let's see, yep, noise dampening foam, Atmega 328P microcontroller, required but not included, USB Type-C cable, screw-in stabilizers, Phillips head screwdrivers, soldering iron, all that good stuff. And this is what it looks like completed. Right there. As you can see, that's that top acrylic piece protecting all of those components. You can see through it as well. In terms of layout, that seems to be, if I remember correctly, Cozy was telling me he made this 40%, so you could take like a base kit and get it to work. You know? See, I don't see anything completely strange here. Like, I guess you would have difficulty if you wanted to do like the split spacebar. But other than that, everything looks like you could get it from your typical base kit. But I guess we'll find out. I am using XDA Scrabble on this. After building lots of keyboards, you tend to realize that, like, crap, you don't have as many keycap sets as you thought you would. Yakbat says, hey yo, thanks for the hex. I'll try it out this week. Thank you. Thanks for trying it out. And let me know when you try it out. Okay. So one thing I like about Cozy Fanatuti is he always has a build guide. I feel like every vendor should include one of these, because not everyone knows how to build a keyboard. It's like it may seem intuitive to people who have built it for years, but you know, especially if it's a through-hole design like this, you need to know how to assemble all of this stuff. Look at that. He even has a build of materials right here. Keep separate from 1N4148 diodes. Nice. Included components. Build guide. Oh yeah, so this PCB comes in black and in white. I am building it in white today simply because the case he sent me has a white palm plate, and I just felt like it would be better if it was all white. Yeah, let's see what else is going on here. Important note below, for the small pins you're going to use a different technique than the rest of the components. Nice, he's very thorough in this. Yeah, I feel like this is one of the few through-hole kits that come with USB-C. Cool. It has many steps. Holy cow. Look, install aluminum feet if desired. Not included. Okay. Do not over-tighten. Okay, 16 steps. 16 steps. Holy cow. Very nice. Yeah. I feel like, oh, Spam Block says this is very good. The polish, so thorough. I believe every vendor who sells a keyboard kit needs to include something like this. And bonus points if you do it in several languages, not just English. Alright, so in addition to this beautiful kit, as this particular episode is primarily sponsored by CFTKB, he was kind enough to send me a few other freebies. For example, gave me a USB-C cable. Look at that. In a different color this time than the previous one that he sent me. He makes these cables himself. He also sent me some what looks to be... These look like Prime KB stabilizers, I think. Not so sure. And some mauves. So mauves are basically alpaca copies, just in a different colorway. And he's lubed and supposedly filmed. Oh yes, I see the film. These are lubed and filmed. So let's see how Cozy does his lubing. Hey Cozy, thanks for joining in. He says they're Durock. Very nice. Smell the creams. These are not creams. These are mobs. Mobs, which are supposed to be identical to alpacas. If you guys caught my stream on Thursday, I've started lubing all my alpacas. Let's see. Cozy, let's see how your mobs compare to my lubed and filmed alpacas. Okay. So in terms of sound profile, mine are a little thockier than yours just because I'm using thick films. I've also noticed that you also lube a little heavier than I normally do. But I don't know if that's just because it's a different switch or anything. But we will find out. Look at that. So yeah, Cozy, thanks for sending these my way. Ghost Grixley says, don't like that reskin. Alpacas just looks so nice. Very nice. Spam Block says, thick or thock films. For the alpacas that I've been making, I'm using thick films from Jinra. He was on a couple days ago. If you guys want to contact him and grab your very own, they are, let's see, I always forget his Discord number, but it's just Jinra #9999. Give him a message if you guys want some thick films. He 3D prints them and he's located here in the United States. And he shipped them to me within hours of me putting in my order. If you guys are looking for films, definitely check him out. Alright. So Durock stabs, mobs, and a USB-C cable. Very nice. And as mentioned, at some time during the stream, I will be doing a giveaway of one of these kits. In fact, Cozy sent me several of these kits, so expect more giveaways of this type. Alright, let's see. I will not be using the actual kit that it comes with. I will be using the case that Cozy sent, so it'll be a little different than usual. Let's start by taking this apart first. This looks like kind of like an integrated plate design. Let's try that out. Okay, let's put these away so they don't get in the way. 11:45 p.m. here. Europe moment. Palmers. Palm plate, yes, it is a palm plate. I like palm. This will probably be the fourth board in my collection that uses a palm plate. Actually, hold on, I just need the plate. I can just unscrew the top and do it from there. Quarter to 1 a.m. here, says Hero. Hero, what country are you in? Are you also in Europe? Dubai. Oh, okay. All right. Anyone have a link for the Romeo? I do. I linked it a few messages up, but here it is. Unfortunately, Cozy is out of stock at the moment, and I'm not sure what his cadence is when it comes to restocks. But thankfully, he is also online, so he may reply at his earliest convenience. So I've been joking that this board is named after Romeo of Romeo and Juliet. But Cozy, what's the inspiration for Romeo? Well, why did you call it Romeo? Alright. That. Not sure if you guys can see it, but here, let's get the angle correct. There we go. That's the topmost acrylic piece, followed by the blocker. Apparently there's two of them. Followed by the actual palm plate. Cozy was watching. Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew it. Here, let's put this away for now. That's all we'll need for the time being. All we'll need is this palm plate. What is the discipline? Zaid. The discipline is the keyboard in front of me right now. This is his 65% variant. All right, I'll need this. And we'll have to put in some stabilizers. There we go. Let's take the PCB out. Okay, before we continue, I do want to make sure that the PCB works before I even start lubing. Not that I have any doubts, because Cozy soldered this himself. And he undoubtedly tested it. But you know, it's always good to test before you do any build. Let's see. I like to use QMK configurator to test my boards. Let's bring this up real quick. Go. Okay, I need something to short this width. This is my little cable here. There we go. I'm assuming that's the FN key, that's why it's not registering. And then there we go. Right control To verify that that is indeed the FN key, we're going to hold it down. And then we're going to, I don't know, maybe trigger. There we go, 1. Okay, perfect. It was an FN key. Keyboard works, excellent. Let's see, what are people saying? This was also flashed post raw HID update for VUSB and QMK, so it is VIA compatible. Okay, is there a port to VIA for the Tokyo 60, or is there no change from V1? I'm not sure. If you go on caniusevia.com, Can I Use VIA will give you all of the currently supported boards. Okay, there we go. Okay, looks like we're good. Now the next thing I need to do is actually decide on what layout I want. Let's see, what were the layouts available again? Here, let's bring that up. 1.25 and 1U. I think that would be really weird for me. So I think I might just stick with 2.25 for that left shift. I need at least one stab. At least one stab. Okay. And now for the bottom row, what do I want to do with the bottom row? It requires 2.25, 1U, and 2.75. I've never actually had a split spacebar keyboard. So, hold on. Let me just consult my XDA Scrabble keycap set. Just to make sure I've got everything in there. Okay. I need the... Okay, so I've got the alphas. Modifiers. Okay. So there's one 2.25 right there. 2.75. I would have to use the shift keys for my spacebar, but if I'm going to actually use the left shift, then I need a spare one. Hold on. Do I have them? Just have to make absolute sure. So this is my modifier set. There we go. I think I've got 2 of them. Perfect. This is good. Perfect. Okay, great. I can absolutely do this with 2 shifts. Absolutely. Okay. We all good? We can do this. So that means I'm gonna need 3 stabilizers. Out of curiosity, how many in the audience actually use stabilizers for keys less than, what, 2.25? Or for keys less than 2.75, I mean. I'm curious, because I've been told that some people just skip stabilizers. There's a stab in your 2.25 shift. All right. You've never built a whole board from scratch. Okay. Alright. So Cozy, it's funny that you told me that these are Durocks, because I'm under the impression that the Prime KB stuff is also Durock. Okay. Good. Got all the stabs. All the stabs. Perfect. Okay. Time to lube them. Lube, lube, lube. The most boring part of the stream is lubing stabilizers, but you absolutely have to do them. I feel like on those C3 stabs a lot of people have been getting, you don't necessarily have to lube the actual housing, but you still have to lube the wire. Just because they're already made out of palm, so when you lube them, it is diminishing returns. But for something like this, it's still important too. Spambox says, still wondering what desk mat. Oh, I'm sorry, I might not have caught it. I use a cherry desk mat. These are the ones with the cherry patent on it. What's my thoughts on integrated plate? It works on some switches and does not work on like others. The only integrated plate board that I own is a Doro 67, and I have Helios on that. But soon, if like AliExpress can get shipping to me, I should have an ID80 in. That one's also going to be integrated plate. And I plan on putting non-silenced linears on it. So hopefully they won't be as harsh feeling as I imagined them to be. I guess I'll find out. So go for linears instead of tactile on thick integrated plate. That is what I tell myself, just because I have slightly weaker fingers. As you guys can see from my TGR Jane build, it's such a hard time pushing switches in. So when it comes to integrated plates, for me, they feel really stiff. You have linears on your thick integrated plate board and you enjoy it quite a lot. Yeah. Actually, no, I've got other integrated plates. I've also got a clue board. I've got their hot swap clue board. That's integrated as well. And I currently have GAT yellows on them. good there. Any experience with Zeal stabs rattling? Mine have been fine until recently. I only have one set of Zeal stabs, and they went into a DO60 build, which was so Swiss cheese that the stabs didn't hold in place. So I can't really say it's the fault of the Zeal stabs. I think it's more the fault of the PCB that I chose. But yeah, no, I don't have much to say about Zeal stabs because I don't have much experience. And the experience that I have was bad. Alright. Time for the dielectric grease portion. And we should be good with the stabs. Oops. And so the thing with clear stabs is they are hard to see. You have to make sure you put it in the correct hole, because everything just kind of melds together when it's all see-through. And when you put on like lube on it, it just makes it even harder to see. Is the Swiss cheese thing literal as in the plate has too many cutouts? No, I'm talking about the actual PCB. The PCB has way too many cutouts. Alansky says, hey Merlin, hello to you too. What case is that on the Discipline? It is the same case that I will be building today. Oh wait, I can't show you the board because the board is currently in pieces. Gatinas, thanks for joining in. But yeah, these boards are they are the angled high profile design that CFTKB is starting to use. The kits themselves though will not have this case. The kits will still be the sandwich mounted design. Tina says, can't wait to send you my build. Got my blacks in today. Yeah. Just let me know whenever it comes in. All right. Done with all the lube. Let's go put these on now. And I have all these washers. We will never run out the amount that I bought. Oh, Cozy, I just noticed on your silk screening, you actually label all of your holes. Guys, check out that left shift. The middle one says 2.25 and the other one says 1.251U. Thank you so much for doing that. It avoids the need to like guess and check. He speaks the language of the gods. So it's a split space, but what's the one U in the middle of them? I don't know. I haven't quite decided. This is my first split space board, so yeah, we'll see. Let's see what I do with it. Yeah, Cozy put a lot of thought into making these kits. They're as beginner friendly as possible. Though I would argue that some of the soldering is a tad difficult. So I'm thankful that he already pre-soldered this for me, so it saves me lots of time. Saves me lots of frustration. Hi First Suntio, thanks for joining in, and thanks for following. Xenophobia says, from the looks of the PCB, you can run two 2.75 U's, but it'll be a challenge for keycaps. Didn't think about doing that. Alright. Looks like all the stabs are in place. Just keep them snug there. Perfect. Hooray! No more need for these stabs. goes in that way. Very nice, very nice. And as usual, I have learned that when a plate is super flexible like this, what happens is if you start putting in switches one by one, the plate tends to sag. And the way around it is to use something like dental floss and pull the plate up. But I've also found that it's better to actually put the switches in directly. Going to need a stab for enter. Oh, you're right, yeah. Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Let me take a peek at that. Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah. Let me put in one more stab. One more set right there. And we should be good. Do some quick lubing. Yeah, with them XDA caps, I noticed since they're so flat, you don't really need much stabilizer for them, except the spacebar, of course. I feel like this just ended up having just as many stabs as most boards, despite being 40%. Cozy, earlier you mentioned that you would have Discipline 65 version 2 What's the difference with version 2? Right. There we go. Great. Awesome. Okay. Let's do this. Let's put those mobs in. ISO compatibility. Oh my. Acrylic foot included for angling, foam, and plate. Oh, very nice. I'm sure many people will appreciate that ISO compatibility. Stadler, are you asking me or Cozy? You, me? I use foam from my grocery store, actually. It's basically just drawer liner that's really, really thick. It's about 3 to 4 millimeters thick. Let me pull it out, actually. This is the foam I use. Look at that. That's about as thick as... It's a little bit thicker than the PCB, but nowhere near as thick as Cozy's foam. And you can buy a whole roll of this for like $6.99, plus taxes, of course. I've done, what, 5 keyboards worth of foam already, and I've still got so much more. Will that foam work with version 1 of the discipline? And will Cozy still sell it on its own? The supplier for the foam is temporarily closed. Is there a price section anywhere for my build services? If you reach out to me directly, I can give you a quote, but typically for boards that are 60% to 65%, I charge 25 bucks, and it just goes up from there based on the amount of soldering that I have to do. And the shipping to and from me is also on you. Gatinas, thank you for subscribing at tier 1. I see Acid subscribed as well. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all your support. Sniper Bob, thanks for following. Cozy, I think you were right to send me mobs instead of alpacas, because I think that looks really nice on a palm plate. Look at that. Pretty, pretty, pretty. The more you see the CFTKB builds, the more you love the PCBs. Yeah. Cozy put a lot of thought into it. Ghost Ether, thanks for following. Okay. Go. Put it on. Let's put it on. Hopefully I don't bend any pins while I'm at it. What I'm doing here is I'm making sure all the switches are flush. There goes that switch. Dornkin says, what is the case you have in your discipline? That case is Cozy Fanatuti's new angled and high profile design. It is still sandwich-like, but the plate is now integrated. And I think it actually sounds better than the regular kit. Cozy says, glad you're having an easier time than Teha did yesterday with the Mysterium plate. Oh yeah. I feel like Palm is such a flexible material that once you get to something as big as the Mysterium plate, then yeah, it's a super flexy. Not sure if you guys watch Man of Interest channel, but there's a clip of him playing with the Palm plate and being like, oh look, it's flexible, and he keeps like flexing it until it snaps in half. And it's like, oh my gosh. There are clips on it on his Twitch, I believe. Alright. Oh my gosh. What just happened? What just happened? Cozy gifting 25 tier 1 subs? Oh my gosh, congratulations to Agent Scar. Agent Scar, nice. Jace the Pooper Scooper. Who else? Alan Ski, Kazan, Desp Set Halo, Positive Toxism, Hiro-san, The Equals D, Rechap, Terra Bull, Sunsanaron Lol, Sagho, Topclack, Wilba, Bug Whisper. Oh my gosh, so many. Keygem, It's Logo for Poop, Andy V. Nguyen, Mellowdat, Olivia, Elvin Moo, Thomas, and Pope Z. Thanks, ma'am. Thank you so much, Cozy, for your support of this channel. Jeez, man. It wasn't enough to just send me a board. You had to gift a bunch of tier 1 subs to my community. Thank you so much. Yeah, make sure you guys all thank Cozy for that. It was awesome. Awesome, man. Alright. Looks like everything is just about flush. I can start soldering. Alright, here goes. Let's start soldering this guy. Turn on the soldering iron. Let's see, where's my actual solder? Seismon Planchiok, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, let me turn on my fume extractor here so I'm not inhaling all of this. Pardon me for the sounds. It's gonna sound like a vacuum in the next room, but that is actually just my fume extractor. I'll turn it back off once I'm further through. Yep. That came up rather suddenly. Let's see. We make sure it gets soldered in. So what I'm doing here is I'm melting one leg as I push the switch in, just to make sure everything is flush with the plate and flush with the PCB. Okay. Superior Kimchi has followed. Finasteride 1 milligram has followed. Thanks for joining in. Huh. I'm already on the third row. Do. Okay, let's put in the other missing switches. Okay, let's put that in. I'm gonna go for standard caps lock instead of stepped. Because I just want to thank you again that you've labeled all of the holes on your PCB. I'm not having to guess. Alright. Static Age says, confirmed VIA works fine on the PCB. It comes with Season 3 version of the Tokyo. Nice. Alright, I have... every switch has one leg soldered on. Perfect. And I've made sure that every switch is flush with the PCB and the plate. I should be able to solder the remaining leg on now. Just flash and configured it so much better than stock QMK. Well, it is still stock QMK. VIA is just a GUI for QMK. From the end user's perspective. Yeah, right now, the most difficult part still is flashing your board, because to get VIA on your board, you still need to flash it. The good thing is you don't need to flash it every time you want to change your key map. You can just plug it in, and voila, you're done. However, every time QMK does have an update, you will still need to flash your board. And we are done. see. Did I miss any? Let's make sure I did not miss any. And are all of my joints good looking? Right, did not miss any, but there is one that could use a little bit more solder. There we go. Perfect. Oh, Merlin, the case is win keyless. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh well, I can desolder that. But first, let me actually check that the board works. Let's see. There we go. Let's see, let's just make sure the board works here. These are both space, all space. All right, perfect. Okay. All right, everything works as intended. I will have to desolder those two keys really quick. Let me grab my desoldering iron. I guess it's not so much an iron, but rather a gun. There we go. Oh man. Let's see. Let's wait for this. Wait for this to just heat up. Yeah. So I totally forgot that this was win keyless. See guys? So I need to take out those two keys. Okay. Nice colors going on there. All right. Whew, that plate. There we go. We good now. Turn off the desoldering gun. Crap. Let's put that away. Because I've been asked a lot about apostrophe bound to the enter key on the base layer. I find putting enter on the FN layer to be less disruptive to normal typing habits for touch typists used to staggered layouts. Interesting. Alright, so one thing you guys will see on the show often is that I like to brush my PCB. Why would you brush your PCB? It's to get rid of all of this excess flux. So we are going to brush the PCB. Let me just grab my brush really quick. Grab a toothbrush right there. And I need my rubbing alcohol. I like to use 99% isopropyl alcohol. The reason why I want to do this is just to get rid of all that extra flux. So why do you want to get rid of flux? Because flux has a chance to corrode. So the less flux on your board, the better. One drawback to brushing your PCB, however, is that you end up spreading the flux around your PCB, which some may argue causes more chance of corrosion. That is very true, but if you end up just cleaning it afterwards, then there's no problem. And the reason why I know that it spreads around is because flux is sticky. So in some cases, when you do this, you'll find that your PCB is a lot stickier than when you first got it. So hold on, show you guys the baseline. If you look closely, you will see lots of brownish yellow material around each of the solder joints. After using the toothbrush, most of that should be non-existent. Toothbrush scrubbing, yes. So make sure when you guys brush that you angle your toothbrush at an angle. And scrub in a circular motion. This promotes good dental hygiene and also good PCB hygiene. So you want to do this at least 3 times a day and make sure you floss and use mouthwash. No, I'm kidding. I'm not a dentist, in case you guys haven't figured that out yet. What type of mount will this be? It's a span block. This is going to be a sandwich mount, but I suppose if you guys look at the plate, someone could potentially design a top mount case for this, if someone were to be so inclined. Thanks for the tip, Dr. Merlin. Would that be sticky? Yes, span block. When you spread the flux around, it will become sticky. So after you do this, you want to use Q-tips and clean off the rest of that flux. So I found that if you just use the Q-tips alone, it takes significantly longer to clean each joint. But with the brush, because of its thistles, it tends to clean all of that residue a lot quicker. You could also use an electronic toothbrush, but you know, that's kind of overkill. So I just use this guy right here. Nothing special. It's just your typical, what, Colgate branded toothbrush. Bree says, will these kits be restocked? Yes, they will. As to when, I think Cozy is the only one right now who can answer that question. But he did mention that the 65% will be restocked soon. And Bree, thank you so much for testing my KBD67 Mark II soldered via port. I have since submitted the PR for that. Cozy says no date at the moment because I have a couple more kits coming. Ooh, more kits coming. So, random note here, did you know that a kit is the term for a baby fox? So whenever someone says that they're expecting a few kits, I'm like imagining someone with like a bunch of baby foxes. Any 2% kit available? Oh my gosh, Cozy, that would be crazy if you came up with like a 1-key keyboard, but it still had all of these components on it. It's like it takes more to solder everything else before the switch. Fanbox says, did you know that a group of 10 or more cows is called a flink? Interesting. I think I've... Oh wait, there's more here. Perfect. All good. So as I mentioned earlier, this is going to result in a fairly sticky PCB, so you want to make sure. Yeah, there we go, yep, it's sticky. So then you want to go around and take some Q-tips. And just scrub around it. And you'll know that you're picking stuff up when your Q-tip turns a little brown. I guess you could argue that's kind of the same when you're cleaning out earwax. Yep. Let's give that row one more pass. Perfect. He says, do you have to clean off the flux? Like, does it harm something to leave it on? Okay, so the thing is, flux. Flux has a chance for corrosion. So when you have flux on each of your joints, which is bound to like happen, there's a chance for corrosion on your joints. And over time, you can imagine what that corrosion could do. So it's just a precaution. And the reason why I'm cleaning it off is because this is a white PCB, and the case I'll be throwing this in is also see-through. Though I'm actually considering if the sound deafening will like just cover it. But I just think it looks nicer. It looks more professional, some would say. Cool, thanks for the info. Yeah. Yeah, if you have a black PCB or really any color, the flux will not be as visible. And in terms of like actual long-term damage, there's really no way to tell. It's just that the chance that it can happen is a little bit worrisome. I've seen cases though that what was previously a good solder joint, because of the excess flux on it, like the corrosion seeps through, and what was previously a good solder joint turns into a cold joint. Alright. Yeah, that's not sticky. Oh wait, there's still sticky here. Yeah, here, let me show you guys this. See? So the kind of case I'll be putting this board in will be similar to this. See? You can see through it. So it's nice to just clean it up and not worry about it at all. Alright, see? Looks nice and clean now. I think we can actually put it in. Build the board. Oh, that's funny. That's just an overpriced Romeo. The key cult? The key cult is an overpriced Romeo? Alright, okay. Let's see. Let's put it in the case. Actually, hold on. Would the foam actually fit in here? Hey, it does. Kind of. Will it fit? No, the foam is too thick. Oh, darn it. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. See? You completely block out the USB cutout. Oh well. That's fine. Boom. Okay. Put that on. Put on another one. Put on the top piece. And we'll screw it in. She'll screw it in. Well, spam block, I'm almost done here. And yeah, if you need to go to bed, thanks for joining in. Plate foam is increasingly common, says Amasek. I see a couple follows. Wadi VG, Shakak, Nautilin, Phil, Superior Kimchi. Thanks, guys. Cozy says, I may have forgotten to put extra bump-ons in the pre-built boxes. Alan says, is this a Ponaco case? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Isn't that cute? This is super cute, guys. Look at that. This is so cute. Aww. So cute. I guess I'll be doing a typing test in just a bit here. But here, before we do anything, let me test it again. Let me test it again, just because, you know. Sometimes things just don't work out. Everything's still registering. Very good. Space, space, space. Perfect. Okay. Everything's good. Let's see, what are people saying? Yeech Peach says, that looks so nice. Open source and should run about 40 to 50 depending on colors. P3D does really neat looking cases too. Love the look of the board. Many wants. Yeah, I can't stay awake. I'm sorry, it's a spam block. Oh well, that's fine. Alright guys, before I start putting keycaps on it, do want to talk about some of my lovely sponsors on the show. Let's see, first and foremost, just want to talk about CFTKB. CFTKB is the reason why this particular stream is happening. So definitely check out his website. I'm actually going to link the Romeo stuff. If you look around, he's actually got other things in the pipeline. And as he mentioned, all of this is completely open source, so check it out. But here, let me make this bigger. There we go. See, he's got the Mysterium, he's got the Romeo. Ooh, Discipline V2, 65% kit. This wasn't here earlier, was it? Or coming soon, 420. Very nice. And I believe he has a Dissy pad coming up as well, so just pay attention to the site. GMK Bento looks really nice on the Romeo. Dang, dang. Very nice. Alright guys, so other people who make this show possible. My first sponsor is Novelkeys. You guys have never heard of Novelkeys. Novelkeys is located here in the United States, in West Virginia. He has a couple group buys coming up right now, so definitely check him out. The one that I would pay attention to the most is the 7V, a 75% keyboard. And it's got quite a few things going for it. For example, a Wilbur PCB, so you'll get VIA and QMK, 7-degree typing angle, top mount design, and I believe this particular board is, who designed this? Gawk. Yeah, Gawk. And yeah, it's on the pricier side of things, so be prepared to spend at least $450 US. Right, I am highly considering this board, especially since I've found out that Wilbur may be putting ESD protection on it. Let's see, another thing that you should pay attention to in Novelkeys is GMK Bushido. This one is running until May 1st, red and black colorway. And like the 7V, it's scheduled for shipping in February 2021. I know, it's quite a long ways away. I'm not too big a fan of this colorway. I've never really liked red sets, so we'll see. Let's see what else is going on. Apparently white on black extensions are still going on. You got until April 24th for this. If you're wondering, where can I get white on black but not extensions? Massdrop is still selling white on black. So check them out. And something that just showed up quite recently, the Decent 65. This is a Salvin based board. It is not a Novelkeys board. He's just one of the proxies for it. I believe the main seller is mykeyboard.eu. It's a pretty decent board, if I might say so myself. PCB is designed by Martin Watt, so it will come with ESD protection. It's also got a 7-degree typing angle, QMK and VIA compatible, and it is $310. Let's see. Ooh, lots of colors available there. Crushed orange, pink champagne, tungsten. I wish you would show more colors here, because all I'm seeing is black. Black, 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 and black. Robin's Egg Blue. Ooh. That's very interesting. Cozy says looks very decent. I would agree. Look at the link in the description. Layout options, Cerakote colors. Here we go. Cerakote colors. Let's look at which one was I most interested in. Robin's Egg Blue. Hello. Copy. I like that. I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, for those of you wondering, I did not get in on the Space 65 GB, even though it has a lot of the things that I like. I've been very hesitant to join a lot of Chinese group buys just because my last couple of Chinese group buys, I've been very fortunate to receive my package. So I'm not sure if my luck will hold out. I may go for the Decent 65 and the 7V just because they're from a very reliable vendor. Alright, my next sponsor on the list is Zeal PC. Zeal PC is located in Vancouver, Canada, or actually Richmond, Canada. I actually just hung out with them during the last Vancouver meetup and picked up my Xeno. My Xeno should be my next build, assuming I don't... Oh, assuming my customer's board doesn't come in anytime soon, then it will be the Xeno. But yeah, the Zeal PC is well known for Telios switches, Telios, Zelios, Helios, and all that. He is a tad more expensive than your typical switch seller, so I recommend buying Zeal switches whenever they're on group buy. Here, I should actually link that. Let's see, Zeal PC, there we go. My next vendor is Dixie Mech. Dixie Mech is running a group buy for Nautilus Round 2. Nautilus is one of my favorite sets ever. In fact, GMK Merlin is inspired by Nautilus. Well, Nautilus is one of its inspirations. And he has a bunch of proxies this time around. You've got, in the EU, Oblotsky Industries. Oblotsky is a very well-known designer in our community, and I guess he's looking to become a vendor. Let's see. Let's do this. Ilum KB, Daily Clag, Z Frontier, and I guess Z Frontier is taking care of everything else international. I will be getting in on this set. I've got until May 5th. So another set that Dixie is doing, let's see if I can find it here, is a DCS set. It's view all products. Where'd it go? Did it already end? But he's also responsible for DCS. Ooh! 159! What are you doing, man? Gifting 10 tier 1 subs to my community? Congratulations to ISO Returns, Longanberry. Let's see, Free Hong Kong 2020, A Little Piece, Newton Apple, Obsidian Raid, Sam, Celtics, Botanical Keyboards, and Discriminate. Thank you so much for all your support, 159. Let's see. Oh, okay. I can't seem to find it. But Dixie is also running DCS Red Alert again, if I'm not mistaken. There we go. There we go. Here it is. If you guys have noticed, there's been a large influx of GMK key sets. And you may have also noticed that GMK is taking a little longer, or maybe not a little, but a lot longer to deliver packages. So I think, you know, people are trying out to see if other profiles will garner the same interest from the community. Yeah, this is another key set that he's doing. Let's see, my next sponsor is Keebio. Keebio is run by Baking Pie. He's also a fellow QMK collaborator. He's also a bunch of kits such as the Iris and a few others. Let me just link him in chat again. There we go. Yeah, if you guys use discount code wizardhat, you can get up to 15% off on select projects. I highly recommend the Elite C on his board, and he also sells the Proton C. One thing I've been eyeing on his website is this guy right here, the BDN9. I only have one board with a rotary knob, So I'm kind of curious to see how 2 rotary knobs would function on the board. So I may be building this in the near future. We'll see. We shall see. Last but not the least, Project Keyboard. In fact, Mr. Project Keyboard was just on chat and he gifted 10 tier 1 subs, so thank you so much again. Let's see, what's going on with you? Let's see, yes. So these mobs that you guys were seeing earlier, Cozy, where did you get these? Did you get these from Canon Keys or from Project? Do you remember? Because they were the only 2. 159 says, nothing running right now. Yeah, but you can still buy several things on 159's website. 159 is one of the few, or one of the 2 vendors here in the United States that sold mobs. And Cozy says, I got them from Project Keyboards. Awesome. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. So who knows? Maybe 159 will stock them again in the near future. We'll see. We'll see. So one thing I've been using for the longest time is this guy right here. I highly recommend Project Keyboard Lube. He sells them in these little, 15 milliliter containers for about 40 bucks. They last forever. I feel like I've been using the same tub for about 10 keyboards now. Oh, 159 has confirmed. Mauve restock end of May, hopefully. All right. Okay. Yeah, since this is the Mauve board, once I put keycaps on it, I will probably buy both. Xenophobia says where to buy 205G0 and 3 milliliters. Dude, I guarantee you, just buy one of these from Project Keyboards and you'll be set. You'll be set for like every keyboard you build. Like I'm almost positive I build more keyboards than you, but yet I have not gone through an entire container yet. Whitpack says, how are mobs? Mobs are supposed to be just like alpacas, but since I've not put in keycaps yet, I haven't quite decided how I feel about them, so we'll see. All right. Let's see. LLP says, I don't see it on their site. You hate those tubes. Search. Lube. Ooh. Can't find it. Cannot find it. Oh wait, 159 says, I'm not a what? Second page. There we go. Sold out. Okay, he is sold out. Okay, hopefully they will come back. Hopefully they will come back. Oops. Put 205G0. Okay, alright. Well, Project Keyboards, I am looking forward to your Mauve restock. Alright guys, let's actually put some keycaps on this bad boy so I can try out how these mobs feel. As I was saying earlier, I'm putting XDA Scrabble on these. I realize I have less keycap sets than keyboards at this point, so I'm like, shoots. Okay. Use this shift right there. Lol, XDA, yeah, I know, right? So why do I have XDA Scrabble? XDA Scrabble was designed by Cassidy. And Cassidy is a fellow Seattleite. So I like to support people's sets from my city. Done. Wait, XDA Scrabble is licensed? Yeah, if you guys read like the whole story with it, I think it was Cassidy just kept cold emailing people and all that until she finally got a response from Hasbro. There we go. It's looking to be a very shifty keyboard. Whitpax as Merlin, nice shirt. Yeah! Here, let me showcase it to you all. Look, right there. I'm wearing an octopus shirt. If you can see, he has a, it looks to be a full-sized right there. Got a macro pad. I think that's a split keyboard. And I believe that's a minivan, right up there. This is the C-Key Seattle meetup shirt, so everyone who went to the meetup got one. Merlin likes tentacles, confirmed. Alright. The octopus keyboard. Okay, I'm actually having to look at the actual photo because I'm not very used to 40% designs. There's Z. P. I. Let's see, 159 says they are not restocking lilacs because they are basically T1s. Okay. Sago says raid incoming. Uh-oh. By whom? Who is raiding me? From Key Cult with Love. Oh my gosh, Upas, thanks for joining in. 144 raiders from Key Cult. Oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Key Cult, for your support and sending all your viewers. Alright guys, if it's your first time on this channel, I build keyboards. Surprise, surprise, if you haven't figured that out. I also do a lot of the software programming for keyboards that have yet to make it into QMK or into VIA. So yeah, that's what I do. Today we are doing the CFTKB Romeo. And congratulations guys, you guys are not too far away from the upcoming giveaway. So thanks for joining in. I see Droplet has followed, O0 has followed, I can't even pronounce your name, but it's FDRN, whatever. AS5. Thank you so much for following, guys. And Verithin as well. Free Hong Kong says, noob question, what's the difference between QMK and VIA? They're pretty much the same thing. Essentially, QMK is the firmware, and VIA is the GUI that allows you to make use of said firmware. There we go. So what we're gonna do here is we are going to finish putting keycaps on. I'm gonna do a small typing test, then we'll do the giveaway. That is my plan. Oh man, can you guys see that flex? Just pressing the keycap makes the PCB flex. Oh man. I feel like that's the same with my discipline though. Yeah, I don't think Cassidy watches my show. She's very busy with her own shows. Yeah, I feel like I haven't talked with Cassie in quite a while. Though it's funny because I was randomly like this happened about like four months ago or so. I was in our cafeteria and I saw her husband. I was like, are you Cassidy's husband? And she's like, and then he's like, yes I am. We were joking about how like everyone knows him as Cassidy's husband. Obsidian, thanks for your 5-bit donation. It's just Wolf as 5 again. Thank you, man. Wait a second. I have 2 J's. This kid has 2 J's. I hope that doesn't mean I'm missing a key. I bought the set used, by the way, so I don't know. F? Oh, I see. It's just the bumps on it. No problem. But I am still missing an E. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay, that should be all I need. I can now do the mods. Do all the mods now. Alt. Alt. Control. Control. Caps lock. Actually, I want a control key. That's what I want. Who uses caps lock? Aha. Scrabble! Oh, and I just found the perfect keycap. There we go for that one U. Look at that. It's a star. That fit? That should fit, right? It's too big. Aha. Control. I'm missing a tab key and a delete key. Let's make that play. And what's another good key for this? Here, backspace. There we go. There we go, it's done. It is done. Free Hong Kong says, does the kit come with the case? No, it does not. Look at that. Huh. Mauves. Mauves feel good. Though I think there is... Cozy, I'm sorry to say this, but I think your lube style is a little more generous than I am used to. But they still feel good. Oh gosh. Alright, let's try this out. Let's try this out. Let's see. Let's see how this typing goes. If I can even... If I can type well. What? That is not an enter key. Holy crap. Here we go. Alright. I don't suppose they have Scrabble on this, do they? Or are these all just GMK sets? I think these are all just GMK sets. Okay. Let's just stick with this. Enter as FN plus that. Cut the music before typing. I will do that in just a bit once I actually do the typing sounds. But here we go. Its logo for poop says Solarized Light is similar. Let's try that. Solarized Light. Yeah, I think you're right. There we go. Alright, let's try this out. Whew. It's gonna be weird. I don't usually type on 40%. There it goes. I'm going to assume I'm down. I'm gonna be down to like 80 or less. That's... Okay, no, I guess not. I guess not. Right. Let's give a more in-depth sound test here. Let me move my mic a little closer. There we go. Mic's a little bit closer now. You guys can hear how it goes. Okay. Whew. And it's like the home roll feels a little bit weirder now. No. 137. All right. Yeah, so my accuracy is definitely a little lower, especially since I don't know what's causing it. It's probably I'm just not used to how things feel here. Who knows? Who knows? All right, folks. It's time. It's time for you know what. It's time for you know what. Time, let's see. How many viewers do I have right now? 152. Oof. This might be a harder time to win the giveaway. But as it's logo from who says, okay, ban everyone else except me and chat. Everyone else leave. Final countdown starts playing. Alright guys, let me talk about what comes in the kit. So basically this is the kit that I came up with, but actually, you know what, Cozy, I'm gonna open up one of them just so people can tell. Alright guys, so whoever wins this giveaway will have a choice between a black kit or a white kit, but only one will be given away at this stream. So tune in for future streams for other giveaways. But here, let's just open up one of them, just so you guys can see what actually comes with the kit. Because what I built here isn't what comes in the kit. This was what comes in the kit plus extra. Here we go. Let's play some chill music while we're at it. And this giveaway is open to everyone who's currently watching. You can be a mod, you can be a non-subscriber, you can be a subscriber, anything really. As long as you're watching here, I will be revealing what the magic word is for you guys to write in. There we go. And it is open to everyone, even if you're outside America. I'll go ship it to you anyway. Yeah, this is what the kit looks like, guys. I will seal this back up again, so don't worry. Look, it comes with a bag of all the components. Microcontroller, diodes, clock, USB port, all that good stuff. Comes with the standoffs for you to build the case. FR4 plate. The acrylic piece. Fancy foam. A coaster. An FR4 coaster, actually. And of course, the PCB. The PCB and the bottom plate. All that good stuff. Oh, let me repack this. Actually, it wasn't there. This is a fairly small package too. And I know people have asked before, do you have to pay for shipping? No, shipping will be on me, so don't worry about shipping. All you have to worry about is being there to receive your package. Can you spend channel points to buy extra luck? Maybe in the future, actually. That's actually a very good idea. But maybe not quite yet. I'll like have to set that up. Let's see. Okay, let me figure out. Let's see. What's the giveaway word? You know, with so many people watching, I kind of want to make this just a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's see. Eligibility, mods, regular, subscribers, and user. It's gonna be keyword. And the keyword, let's see, what should I do this? Okay. As I learned earlier on stream, the reason why this is called the Romeo is because Cozy Fanatuti was watching the Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes version of Romeo and Juliet, which is why this is called Romeo. So it makes me wonder what he was watching when he came up with Discipline. Yeah. So yeah, in honor of Romeo and Juliet, I'm going to make it slightly more difficult. But of course, once someone puts it in, everyone's gonna know. Let's see. The keyword is the name of the family that Romeo is from. And that's all I'm gonna say. You know. The keyword is the name of the family that Romeo is from. And we're gonna do it all one word, all lowercase. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Everyone's spamming. I'm not saying what it is. I'm not saying if any of you are right. But of course, this is the age of the internet, right? This is the age of the internet. You can definitely look it up. And the only person this is not open to is actually Cozy Fanatuti. So sorry, Cozy, you can't win your own board. Let's see, and we'll keep this open for another 2 minutes, I guess. 3 minutes. Little piece. Do you bite your thumb at me? Oh yeah, its logo for poop says Merlin too. Let's see. It's really interesting how many people know this or not, because based on Nightbot, only 28 people are eligible. So, you know. So the question is, what is the name of the family that Romeo is from? And that is the key word. Use your Google Foo, or if you just happen to pay attention when you were studying Romeo and Juliet, you might know this. Its logo for poop is asking, am I eligible? If I were to answer that, everyone would know what the answer is. Let's see, we got about a minute left, and we only have, what, 39 eligible users? Yeah. If you guys aren't sure you put the right one in, enter it again. I'm not enabling anti-spam, so you guys just like do it again. $50 eligible users. Okay, we are doing much better now. Let's see, what are the answers people are putting in? Montague, Capulet, Tybalt. Awesome. Okay, we're down to our last 30 seconds. Put in the name of the family that Romeo is from. The character Romeo. Upa says Mercutio. Right. 10 seconds. Looks like we have 67 eligible users. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm rolling it. Boom! CH Rayner, congratulations. And the correct answer is actually Montague. CH Rayner, you have the next minute to respond back, so I know that you're not a bot. And if you don't answer within the next minute, I will re-roll. Oh, I see CH Rayner responding. CH Rayner, do you Do you accept the Romeo giveaway? You also have a minute to respond. CH Rainer says, of course I do. Thank you so much. Awesome. Alright, ping me either here on Twitch or on my Discord server, and I will get all of your deets and all that. And I have to verify that it is indeed you. It's not 159 posing as CH Rainer or something like that. Yes, the correct answer is Montague. Romeo is part of the Montague family, and Juliet is part of the Capulet family. And a couple people mentioned other characters there, like, what? Tybalt and all that. And someone mentioned something else there. Anyone here know who the name of the priest is? The one who gave him the sleeping potion? Or what it is? Yuli Kate says, was it capitalized? No, it was not, because I said it would be all lowercase and all one word. Yeah, if you guys want to... The friar? Yes, the friar. Anyone know what the name of the friar is? The frere. The frere. The friar. Savage Astronaut says Lawrence. Congratulations. That is correct. Friar Lawrence. Friar Lawrence, indeed. Did Friar Lawrence make an appearance in the Claire Danes and Leonardo DiCaprio movie? Do you remember, Cozy? Deep fryer? Deep fryer. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, also, let's see, CH Rainer, if you're still on, do you prefer a black PCB or a white PCB? CH Rainer also says, actually, I am from Europe and Austria. Is that a problem? That is not a problem at all. I will ship it to you. You just have to be there. You just have to be there. CH Rainer says, Merlin, let me check first. CH Rainer, the white PCB will be essentially what I built on stream, and the black PCB will basically be black. The one that I opened, for everyone to see is actually white. So CH Rainer, you want the white one? Alright, perfect. The black PCB will basically be black. Well, let's say, ooh, I saw a bunch of people drop out of the chat. But since I'm feeling especially generous, why don't I give away the black one as well? Why don't I give away the black PCB as well? Why not, right? Why not? Especially since everyone's like locked at home. This is a good chance to like send this out. Don't invite anyone else. We're already at 141. Okay, let's see. Let me think of another Romeo and Juliet related question, since we're all here anyway. Okay, let's see. So you guys don't see what I'm typing. Okay. Let's see. We're also gonna do it keyword wise. And the question, let's see, what should my question be? Okay. So for those of you who are just in, the name of this is inspired by Romeo and Juliet, specifically the one with Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. In that same movie, what is the name of the character played by, oh gosh, I don't know how to pronounce his name, John Leguizamo? What is the name of the character played by John Leguizamo? All one word, all lowercase. All one word, all lowercase, and we will keep the contest open for the next 5 minutes. That's too long, so this logo for poop. Well, I already said it, so we will keep it open. What is the character played by John Leguizamo, if I'm pronouncing his name correctly, which I'm pretty sure I'm not, in the Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes version of Romeo and Juliet? Let's see. Make sure you spell it right. Make sure you keep it lowercase. Otherwise, you won't be eligible. Let's see. How many people are eligible anyway? Let's see. Right now, only 57 out of the 140 viewers are eligible. Mercutio. I wish I could play like a segment of that on stream. I wonder if I'd get like a copyright violation. It's a gas station shootout. Here, I'm just gonna look. Let's see if I can find it anyway. The gas station shootout scene. That's like the most memorable part. Romeo and Juliet gas station shootout. Okay, no, actually, it's actually gonna show like people's names in it, so it's gonna tell exactly what who's part of it. Oh my gosh. I'm just scrolling through YouTube on these. Holy cow. Oh, Leo looks so young. Oh my gosh. Alright. Last chance, guys. What is the name of the character played by John Leguizamo in the Romeo and Juliet version, done by Leonardo DiCaprio and Claire Danes? Alright, the last minute. Last minute here, guys. Let's see. 59 eligible users out of the 141 viewers. Whitpack says, do you need to program the keyboard in order for it to work? No, the keyboard will work right off the bat. But if you want it to work with VIA, you will need to flash the VIA key map, which I think is still under review. So it may not even be done when you actually get your package. All right, 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rolling. The Beatty Gamer, congratulations. Beatty Gamer, you have the next minute to reply back to me so I know you are a real person and you are not a bot of sorts. Beatty Gamer has replied. He says, thanks. Beatty Gamer, are you... Do you accept your prize? Do you accept your prize of a black Romeo PCB? Yes, I do. Awesome. All right. Make sure you message me either here on Twitch or join me on my Discord server, and I will verify that it is indeed you and also gather all necessary details and send it off as soon as I can. I usually ship on Saturdays, so probably expect it within the next week, or expect me to ship it within the next week. Awesome. Very nice. Okay. All right. So just because we were talking about it, I kind of want to... Here we go. Here we go. I'm pretty sure I can probably show off just like an excerpt here, right? Oh geez, I see a bunch of people. Make Nova has used 69 bits. Thank you so much. Thanks, guys. Here, let's see if I can... Can I actually show off part of this? Because I would really like to, because I think it's funny. Here, let's do this. Oh my god, this is... Okay, if you guys have never watched this movie, it's basically Romeo and Juliet set in modern times. By modern times, I mean like the 90s. But they're all still using Old English, which is what makes it fairly hilarious, because it's like, what the heck? Okay, and I think John Leguizamo's character shows up. Here we go. The correct answer is Tybalt, or Tybalt, Prince of Cats. Is that what they called him? Tybalt Capulet, Prince of Cats, Juliet's cousin. Oh my gosh, he looks hella young. Oh my gosh, look at that guy. The Prince of Cats. I feel like I could become a Prince of Cats since I like cats. You need to show the party scene. I'm not sure how much I can show without violating any terms of services or like any of that stuff. So I'm just gonna stop there for now. Alright guys, we're gonna do one last typing test. But you guys are awesome. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for partying with me as I built my 40% keyboard courtesy of CFTKB. Show his dance with Lady Capulet. Oh my gosh. Xenophobia says John Leguizamo was 32 when the movie was released. Oh my. Oh my. Do 31 more giveaways. Oh yeah, sure. Sure. If I could, I would. One giveaway an hour. Actually, one giveaway an hour only happens during my extra life thing. But yeah, stay tuned for that. But that should be coming up in the next couple months. Let's see, what was I trying to do here? I was trying to get, here we go, typings.gg up and running. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reprogram this board just because I can't. Let's see. The dot, that's a comma. Yep, that's a backspace. And the enter is not an enter at all. It's an apostrophe. Alright, here, let's do this. Typing test. I'm actually gonna make a concerted effort to actually type on a 40% board this next upcoming week. Because it looks so cute. It looks so cute. Okay. Let's move the discipline up a little bit. Edit key map with via, then test. No. 128. There we go. Yeah, I kind of messed up there at the very end, but it's all good. Xenophobia says 134. Oh my gosh, yeah. Make Nova says Prime E is the best 40 to get started with. Really? I know very little about 40s actually, though. There's someone here in Seattle named Jetpack Tuxedo who is all in on the 40s. And he tells me all about them, but because number one, I'm not well versed to them, and I may not actually care. A lot of what he says goes over my head because I'm like, oh really? What key sets there? Blah blah blah. CH Rainer has subscribed with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. All right, looks like I got my work cut out for me. I'll be shipping out these two boards. I have other kits, so keep in mind I'll be giving more of these away in the near future. Oh yeah, and CH Rainer, I will reseal your board before I send it out. I did have to open it up just to show everyone what comes in it, but I will reseal this again for your benefit. Lucas says, I'm making a Prime E, but kind of scared of how many keys I'm missing. Dorkin says, there will soon be some new minivans coming. Indeed. In fact, let's see. I was working with Erovia, who is a fellow QMK collaborator. One of his friends was trying to get Via working on the minivan, and him and I just made it work together. So I'm not sure when he'll actually file the PR, but Via on the minivan just was working today for me. A little piece wants a van wagon. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, well, let's see. Let's see. Someone said something about putting Via on it. Sure, why not? The question is, I think that PR is still not supported, but let me just take a quick peek. Nope. Cozy Fanatuti merged 14 days ago. Alright, we can do it. We can do it. Yes, we can. Do a giveaway for my TGR Jane? Yeah, you wish. You wish. That thing I'm not giving away. The little piece says, is it already flashed? This is already flashed, but it's not flashed with the Via. Let's see, let me just... Cozy, I keep forgetting how to spell your name. It looks like it's 2 N's and the last set of T is 2 T's. Maybe just make it CFTKB so I can spell it. Oh wow, why is this? There we go, let's try that. Okay, looks like it's in. Looks like the via hex is in. Alright. Let's see, what's a little piece complaining about? Cozy says it already has the via firmware flash. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's try it. Oh, perfect. Here, guys. Let me show it. Look at that. Romeo, very nice. Okay, so from the looks of it, I need to change out where my FN key is. Where's that enter key? Enter key, where are you? There it is. Let's keep that as an enter key. Left control, alt. I use macOS at work, so I'm actually gonna need that as lwin. Let's see. There we go. We're gonna set that as my MO key. There we go. That's a little bit better. There we go. Or I wonder if I can actually make this my MO key. Let's do that. That's probably a better use of it. And this one I can keep as my win key. There we go. Looks good. What's on layer 1? Okay. Oh, it's HJKL arrows and resets over there. Perfect. Let's do the key tester. Very nice. I'm gonna change it up a bit here. I'm going to put arrows on my IJKL actually. And this is gonna be MO2. So what's going to happen is I can hold my left shift down, then I'll get my arrows right there. So if I hold down that left shift, and I'll have my IJKLs. Perfect. Looks good. Then if it's just that, because I'm a right thumb spacer, apparently. Actually, let's try LT, just so I can make use of that. Is layer tap supported on VIA yet? Not seeing it. Okay, looks like there's no layer tap. Or, hold. What's this? Special. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be layer tap. Alright, well, we will just stick with that then. And we'll see how it goes the rest of the week. Anything on layer 3? Nope. Assigning layers when holding the space bars is a big win as well. You can do layer tap by using any. Ah, okay. I could do that too. Oh, the Romeo is Equinox layout. Yeah, I like it. This should work better for me now. Oh wait, I just realized I don't ever use my right shift. So maybe I can set that to be something else as well. Maybe I can make it another FN key. Let's make it another FN key. And let's make it go to MO3. And for layer 3, that's where I'll put my function keys. There we go. Looks good. Key tester it. Let's hold down that shift key. Very nice. I like it. It's good. Because I barely use function keys and I barely use right shift. So that's a very... I can keep it there like that. Perfect. We'll see if I make any other changes to this throughout the rest of the week. But for now, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. I'm good as it is. Alright folks, thank you so much for joining in. This has been another awesome stream for me. Congratulations to our 2 winners of the Romeo White and the Romeo Black kits. Make sure you contact me on Discord or here so I can gather the appropriate information. My next stream should be this coming Sunday, actually. Tomorrow evening I will be, maybe I'll be doing some gaming. Just trying to look for more things to do that's maybe not all that keyboard related, but we'll see. We'll see. Logo for Poop says, thank you Merlin, Tybalt. Alright guys, thank you for joining in. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. And I will catch you tomorrow evening. Goodbye now.